So this one we're going to talk about DACA a little bit, just so you know.
Oh, DACA? I'm very passionate about DACA. Even though I don't have DACA, I'm very blessed.
This one better than the other one.
I might.
I'm just saying.
I already saw Cuban flag waving, bro. Like,
it was great though, because I don't know if it was this performance or there's one that she was like, "Are you guys having a good night?" And people were commenting, "It's the morning." And she found out, she was like, "Damn it!" She's
very clumsy, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's like Bambi.
I can see why Christopher Villas likes her as a. I think I've said it multiple times, but I'm going to keep emphasizing it because the dude has a huge crush on her, and it's hilarious.
It would be great if they collaborated.
I can't wait for. I've been waiting. She talked to them when they won La Banda, when they became CNCO. She talked directly to them, and yet I still not have seen a collaboration. Bitches, what's going on? What is up? What is up with that?
Speaking of collaborations, just so you know, Hema got nominated for a Grammy.
Oh really?
Grammy.
Wait. Okay, I wish it was a Spanish version.
I think it is. It's Hema.
Wait, you said Latin Grammy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so this one's Havana on the Today Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And she talks about DACA. That's what you're saying? Or she mentions
just
DACA.
Watch it.
Okay. Alright. Anyway, so, what up, bitches? Welcome back. Yes, I am wearing the same clothes because we were all filming on the same day. Sue me.
It's called work.
It's called work. It's called adulthood. Anyway, so I am going to react to another live version of Havana by Camila Cabello, and this time it's on the Today Show. So I'm pretty excited because Ruby says that I'm gonna like it more than Jimmy Fallon. So let's do this.
We are not gonna make you wait any longer.
Are you sure? Are you still talking?
For real.
This is for the dreamers.
Oh shit! Oh shit! They literally got shirts that say "Stand with Dreamers." Oh my god! They have all the flags. Oh my god! There's the Cuban flag. I like the drums. That's very Cuban. Outfits are pretty different from the other one though.
I know.
I like the same moves. Same moves. I like it. Hey, look, even white girls are getting into it. What? That's very awesome. Getting into Latin music. What I'm still trying to figure out, like, I get my half of my heart is in Havana, like that's where she was raised. Mm-hmm. But what's the rest of the song about? Because she's talking about a guy, and then she's talking about her dad, and then she's talking about East Atlanta, like Georgia.
You know what's funny? The part that says, he said, like, how you doing? She loves Friends. Loves the Joey of Friends.
How you doing? I'm so glad this song became more famous than the other one. There's my Mexican flag. It's all about that. That's awesome. I'm sorry, that's so Cuban. Like, I can't get over this. Drums, really, really, really Latin. Puerto Rican flag, I see ya. Cuban flag. The Puerto Rican and the Cuban flag look like super similar, but remember, Puerto Rican has red stripes, Cuban has blue stripes. Don't ever mix them up. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like the whole, like, I just spit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah, you're right. I did like this performance way better. Oh my god, that's awesome.
And it's funny because this is the one that they were gonna show on the show. So she was like, "We're doing this one."
Right, let's get into this because this one's wholly heavily charged with shit. So I'm gonna split it up. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this first, and then I'm gonna talk about what we just saw.
Okay.
So first of all, I loved it. Drums, the freaking drums that she uses. Oh my goodness, that's super amazing. The whole, just the visual of everything, especially the different flags from just literally everywhere. It's not even like the flags weren't even just from Latin America, which I thought was great. We had flags from Latin America, and we had flags from just as many flags from all over the world as you can see. Obviously, the front runner and the last flag that you saw was Cuba, but because for obvious reasons. But like, I really liked that. And then at the end, I loved her like little small speech. She's like getting in there, like I gotta say something. And then the visual at the end where they have the big American, like our U.S. flag, just in there with all the like the countries, like the flags countries around it. Is just like, oh my god, if she came up with this, she might be a genius. And I love it. And her voice, let's just talk about her voice for a little bit. It's great. It just sounds just the recording, but it's like she adds some little like spice to it. She has some spice to it. And once again, I love that she kept the trumpet, because the trumpet is kind of, for me, as someone that's maybe not too, for like, I wasn't raised in Cuban culture because I'm not Cuban, but when I think of Cuban like culture, I think of the bongos, and I think of the trumpets, and I think of guayaberas, and I think of just plantains, and I think of ropa vieja, and I think of like just like iconic things that you know about Cuba and about Cuban culture. But I'm glad that she kept the trumpet. So that's basically it about like the whole the visual and the music and the song, and I freaking loved it. So let's talk about, like, maybe y'all don't know what's going on. Maybe there's people that don't know what's going on. Which we've been talking, like, literally just blasting social media with just what's going on and what happened a few months ago. She did a political statement. She totally did. She can't avoid it. She did a political statement, and she's got to own up to it. So I think she did. So basically what I loved most about this performance, obviously, is that she used her platform, and she used it very, very well and very creatively to talk about the issue that actually 800,000 young men and women are currently going through right now. Those 800,000 men and women are called dreamers. They are the children that were brought here from the age of, I believe, 6 or lower to the United States, and they don't have legal status in this country. But thanks to Obama, I think he pushed through DACA, which is a program that allows dreamers, the dreamers or children of immigrants, to have some sort of work permit or financial, like some sort of financial aid for school. They don't get a lot, but they do get help to go to school. They pay taxes. They do pay taxes, and they pay every single year about, I believe, it could be up to like $1,000 to renew their DACA. So all that money is going into this country, and that's 800,000 dreamers. And they have to, they have a list of requirements they have to do, and they can't have a criminal record. I'm sure they have to keep some kind of GPA up. Oh heck yeah, they do. I'm not gonna say her name, because I know that at this point in time it's very scary to be a dreamer right now, but my cousin is a dreamer, and I've seen her work her ass off. her whole life, because most of us kind of take for granted what we have in this country. I hated going to school. I didn't like to go to school. And here I was being a privileged American citizen, while my cousin had to help not only at home financially, but had to work extra hard all the time because of her status, of her just her immigration status here in this country. And she thrived, and she is thriving, and she's very vocal about it, and she talks a lot about Dreamers and about DACA, and I think all of us, especially the younger generation that are sharing this experience with her, have an obligation to speak out, because a lot of just ignorant people say that Dreamers or people that aren't American citizens don't have a voice in this country. Fine, you guys want to take away the voice of children and teenagers and young adults that have been working their asses off and putting money into this country. That's cool. I, as an American citizen, I'm going to give them a voice. And if you want to take away their voice, I'm going to be their voice. So what are you going to do to me? Like, how can you harm me? I'm an American citizen. I was born here. Whether or not I was born here, I'm still a proud Latina, and I'm going to give them a voice. If you guys want to take away their voice, that's going to be my job then, to give them a voice. So I love that Camila Cabello did this, because it's something that you need to talk about, because it's going on in your country.
Yeah. Actually, I found out, because I couldn't remember which it was she was donating with Havana. She says, I'm partnering with the ACLU to donate all the proceedings that I get from Havana towards the Dreamers, towards fighting for the Dreamers. That's super important to me, because I feel such a huge responsibility to speak out about that as my family immigrated to this country. I feel like in the Latino community, we have to stick up for each other. We have to stand up for each other. Yeah.
She couldn't have said it better. That's basically the whole situation, and what I loved about this performance is that she's now using her voice, the very, very, very big voice that she has now in the grand scheme of things, to talk about people that matter in this country. I think it's the American dream. You cannot say that you come to the US and there aren't millions and millions of cultures here. And how did that even happen? How did we become a melting pot? Well, we immigrated here. Borders, walls. That's something that we invented afterwards in society. But we've been immigrating to different parts of this world since the beginning of time. You take a DNA test and you find that you're from Africa, you're from Europe, you're from Asia, maybe, like you're from everywhere. It's because people from the beginning of time, before people invented walls and people invented borders, we've been traveling all of this world for years, for thousands of years. So I think not being able to give a large group of people that have, I think, in my opinion, have proved that they want to help in this country and prove that they want to succeed in this country and want to contribute to a country that they know and they grew up in. They were basically raised in this country, I think not giving them the opportunity to stay here and to have an opportunity to apply to have legal status here is just ridiculous. Because why are you going to send a child back to a country that you don't even know?
Yeah. Some of them have never even been to Mexico.
No, they haven't. They don't even remember. They don't even remember. I mean,
yeah.
They don't know anything about Mexico because they weren't raised there. And it's not even talking about Mexico. It's like someone that was born here, like that wasn't necessarily born here but was raised here. They could be from Egypt. They could be from Italy and like they wouldn't know where they're from because they were born here.
In a little late note, my mom was like saying, she was like, so like when they deport you, they can't assume where you're from. So like when you tell them where you're from, can you say something like, pick the country that has like the best stuff? Like, I'm from Spain. Can you send me deport me there?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a
I wouldn't be like, I'm from Switzerland.
You speak Spanish, why are you judging?
So I'm an educated bitch. Like, shit. Yeah. I am not afraid to say that I am a supporter of the dreamers because I have people close to my heart that are dreamers. And I've seen them work their asses off with no sleep, with a smile on their face. And they deserve to be in this country. They deserve it. They've proved it. In my eyes, dreamers and their parents and anyone that comes to this country wanting to contribute and wanting to have a better life are American citizens in my eyes. So, thank you, Camila Cabello, because your fucking performance was epic. And it opened up a very big conversation because finally, not just you, but a lot of artists have been talking about this. So I'm glad that they're using their voice for something that matters. So anyway, now that I've done my serious shit, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction because this is a very, very long goddamn rant. But it has to be said. So anyway, I'm gonna leave a link to the organization that she donated to. So I'm gonna put it right over here or down here in the description box. So you guys can go donate, and just maybe they'll have information on there about what all of this is for those of you who still are not clear because I am not the best at explaining shit. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And I will see you guys soon. Mexicana Americana out. And hi Dad from Puebla. I hope you guys have fun. Happy birthday, Panchito. I love you. He's not gonna understand me because I just said it in English. Feliz cumpleaños, abuelito. Te amo. Bye. I'm gonna shut up now. Have this little water because I don't have jarritos. But anyway, Mexicana. Wow, you hear that? Did you hear me? I turned quiet.